Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Let's top it up. Come on, man. It's 10 o'clock, man. Come on, man. Let's get to it, man. Come on, rise and shine. Pretty faces, beautiful. We're here today, man. You won the lottery. Salam alaikum, man, to all my Muslim brothers and sisters all over the world, all over the globe. All over the globe. Peace to the human family, man. It's not acting like savages, man. What's up? Come on, man. Come on, y'all know what it is, man. Yo, I got a lot to discuss today. I got a lot on my mind. I woke up creative. You already know, man. Listen, I got to tell you before we get into it. I absolutely love waking up, being a content creator and checking my comments, the comment section. Listen, this is my advice to any up and coming CC content creator, all right? This is my any upcoming content creator. This is my advice to you. Always check your comments and interact with your subscribers, your supporters, whatever they call them, man. Listen, if you're nurturing and growing your channel, your brand, whatever you're pushing out on social media, because that is a new wavelength now, brain length where you can get paid. I mean, it's been doing that, but this is my advice to all you upcoming content creators. Interact and always check your comment section. Interact, man. You know why I say that? Because you can get content off that. Like, I got kind of like this morning, man. Yo, brother said, because you know I'll be posting my sports clips to get y'all revved up. Cause you know I'm a jock. I'm a personal trainer. I believe health is wealth, you know, so, you know, I practice what I preach. And I posted a basketball clip, and the brother was like, man, that Beijing must be going to your brain. And I busted out laughing because I'm like, yo, listen, when brothers take shit, listen, it's funny because if you're just commenting, I love you, but to say the Beijing is going to my brain, like, you think I don't know what you think. I guess that's the industry or whatever. You think a nigga putting dye in his beard? Listen, bro, this is great. This is me. Listen, I did 20 years in the fast champ. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man's man. All that old artificial, I don't do none of that, man. You know, I put moringa oil. Look up moringa oil. Moringa. Moringa oil. Aloe vera. Black seed. And I take black seed oil. Now, all of them are good to ingest. That's what I put on me in 53, man. Ain't no Beijing. But, yo, I'm just saying, you got to check your comments, man, because you'll get content. You got to respond. Yeah, I mean, I do respond, you know, because we keep it simple, man. It's dope on the podcast. You know, it's our channel, man. You know, I give you the content and we vibe off it. Agree or disagree, you know? It doesn't matter to me, man. Everything is done out of respect and love, man. Like I always say, what I say on this show and what I eat don't make you shit, man. You know, I don't expect everybody to think like me, man. I'm a rare jewel. Let's not get it twisted. All right, you know what I'm saying? And you think you're a rare jewel, you know, but the proof is in the pudding. You know, proof is in the pudding. And you post it. Listen, if you're not your biggest cheerleader, you need to go back to the drawing board. How you expect somebody else to love you if you don't fucking love you? All right, so if you're not your biggest cheerleader, I'm my biggest cheerleader. I'm the biggest star I know. And I done met people you think is stars and all that. I mean, they got more money than me and all that, but I'm the biggest star I know. So, you know, if you don't love yourself more than anybody else, how do you expect somebody else to love you? You are uniquely 101, man. You know, even if you have a twin, you know, you still 101. You know what I'm saying? You got the same, but y'all are, you know, you're very much alike, but you're twin, you're different. That's all I'm trying to get to say. But listen, man, you're the comments, man. You respond to your comments, interact with your people, man, with your family, because I call you my family. You know, I'm at 480 subscribers, so you know what area code that is, to 480. Boop. Phoenix, Mesa, Chandler, Arizona. That's what's up, man. You know, I told you I'm going to shout out every area code when I look at my subscribers of 480. It's Phoenix. What's up, man? Been there. Had a wonderful time there. Been to Chandler. Been to Mesa. I haven't been to Tempe. I've been to Flagstaff up there, cold. But yeah, so 480 subscribers, man. I'm creeping on 500, man. I'm going to make that inshallah by the end of November. But listen, man. I got content coming for days. It's funny, man, because it's funny how it flows, but and the things you observe. But today I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna take you down a walk. I'm gonna take you down a neighborhood, a walk of single fatherhood. You know, single fatherhood doesn't really get represented, and I don't see it in a positive light. You know, the brothers that do have, you know, podcasts per se, or you know, or got channels or whatever, it's hard to find like really good content on single fatherhood, because single parenting is single parenting. But like I told you recently, you know, statistics have bore out that single fathers raise that, you know, more successful children than single mothers. No shots at the single mother. I'm not saying that, but I'm just giving you the stats, man. Just dragging that. I'm just giving you the facts, man. But yeah, but there's never really a light on single fatherhood. You know, single fatherhood is like, they act like it doesn't exist. You know, when you talk about single fatherhood, oh, we deadbeats, oh, we're in jail. You know what I'm saying? I was in jail, you know, never was a deadbeat. We're not active in our children's life. Total misnomer. You know, we're missing in action. All of those, you know. So I'm here to kill that narrative. You know, with this, I'm going to take you down a walk of neighborhood, single fatherhood, man. And it's funny because I wish at the time I had a camera, but I was live and in action. You know, and I'm going to plug, this is also a 60 days in story. So, you know, I'm going to clickbait that. And it ain't even really clickbait because I was on season 8. You know, I don't get on here talking about 60 days. And I mean, I got 60 days in stories too now. Don't get it, you know, but I'm saying it's so much more. That is a part of my catalog. And I'm grateful for it. Don't get it twisted. I'm grateful for it. You know, put some ends in my pockets, much needed, man. And got a brother out of the country, much needed. So I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, you know, this is a 60 days in story in part because I was just coming back from filming season 8 in Pitt County, PCDC in Greenville, North Carolina. You know, at this time, I'm living in Raleigh, North Carolina. Me and the boys are living in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're staying with my cousin, who shall remain nameless. She's you know, boom, it's PG. So we're in Raleigh. I'm telling you, man. So I'm coming back from filming the show. I'm on my house. Oh my God, I'm about to be a TV star at 52. You are, listen. You can't imagine. I tell people, man, being a single dad is just like being a single mom. You got to come up with all the fucking answers when you wake up. You got to give your children structure. And you pray to God that they'll be protected when they're not in your eyesight. And you can't be a helicopter parent so as much as, but you are. Parents, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, you know, for the husband, two parent households is immaculate and beautiful. But the infrastructure and the way the society is now, they're not the majority. So, you know, we're talking to single parents, moms or dads, whatever. So you get what I'm saying. So I'm off the high 60 days in. You know, man, I'm 52. I'm about to what? A&M season 8. Wait till they see this. I had a wonderful time filming it, meeting it. Didn't meet the cast because, you know, the whole dynamics, you know, we didn't know each other until the reunion show, and I'll talk about that later. But I'm just giving you the backstory of single fatherhood. I'm off the hive shooting it, coming back. I get, you know, you get the car service, they pick you up and drive you back, and they drop me off. So now I'm back in the world like, yo, I just filmed 60 days, and man, it's about to go premiere in a couple months. I think it was 90 days. I got to be really quiet. I mean, I can't promote it until the commercials come out. So, you know, I'm single dad. My boys are in school, man. They in Raleigh doing their thing. So, you know, I'll come back and get them. And, oh, my God, they were just, this one I really knew my boys loved me, you know, eternally, because they hadn't seen me because I had to go shoot the show, obviously. So when I come back and pick them up from school and I'm sitting there leaning on the whip, they like, oh, Dad, man, they tackled me. If I can find that footage, I'm pretty sure I don't know because I switched phones. I was on that iPhone, Apples. But now I got Android. Yeah, but they tackled me, man, in front of the school. It was a hallmark moment. So I'm going to proceed into this single fatherhood moment. My oldest, Khalif, out of the little ones, you know, not my oldest son, but Khalif, my baby boy, while I went away filming the show, he has a dentist appointment. All right, so this is major surgery. He's 5 years old. He's getting 5 teeth pulled and getting spaces put in between. So when his permanent teeth come in, single parents, you'll know what I'm talking about. When they go from them baby teeth to them grown teeth, that shit is crazy. That's why you better feed your kids carrots and fruits and vegetables so you can mitigate putting yourself through this story I'm telling you, man, which is funny in retrospect, but at the moment, listen, man, all I had to rely on was my faith in God. So, he's getting a major surgery. Like I said, 5 joints pulled. And I'm like, all right. So, I'm single dad. I'm taking him to school every morning. 20-minute ride ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Drive them off in Raleigh. They love their joints. Shout out to Walnut Creek. Walnut Creek Elementary in Raleigh, man. Dope school, man. My boys love their time there. I love them being there. Extra shout out to Mr. Henderson, man. You was Kylie's favorite teacher, man. Nair loved his teachers. I have nothing bad to say about Walnut Creek Elementary in Raleigh, North Carolina. I love that school. It was great to my kids. So, I'm dropping them back and forth to school, and I gotta take Callie to the dentist. You gotta have this surgery. All right. So we gotta get up at 6 in the morning because he gotta be at the dentist office to check in at 7. And then I gotta take his little brother, Nair, Gus, to Walnut Creek to school, drop him off, and me and Callie come back for his surgery. So, single parents, holler if you with me, hey, your moms done did it for single moms done did it for a long time. But like I said, this single father time. So, drop Gus off. I love you, boy. Boom, knock it out, gave him a kiss. Me and Callie go back to the dentist's office. We prepping for his surgery. And let me tell you something. This is when you have to have faith. Your faith has to be grounded. When they give you them papers to sign and all that, they get your records. When they tell you, if this is a surgery that will require anesthesia, and if your child does not survive, they're not liable. That whole paper, single parents and 2 family parents. Hey, I got a 5-year-old. I'm back in the game after 20 years in prison, coming off 60 days in. This is new to me. My 2 older children, they're grown adults. I don't have to go through it. I didn't go through that. I was in prison, So when you sign them papers and you read it, you're like, whoa, if he doesn't survive, I'm like, he's going, you got to think about the ramifications, the seriousness of putting your child under anesthesia. So I'm like, oh, shit hit me like, hey. I was like, man, I signed the joint, man. I just was thinking about that, looking at my little man. He a soldier. He over there playing. I think they didn't have video games, but they had a tablet where you can do like word games and all. It was a dope dentist. I wish I could remember in Raleigh, but they was the top of the line. I have nothing, but I love Raleigh, North Carolina, capital city. Hey, man, you took care of me and my boys when we was there, man. But to sign that paper as a single parent, knowing your 5-year-old child is going under anesthesia. And and then the dentist come out and she tells me what the procedure is going to be and showing me surgery she's done. And she was professional, wonderful, funny. She calmed me down, but still she was just like, Mr. Hart now. We'll be back there. The surgery should be less than 90 minutes. I'll come out. I'll send somebody out to give you updates every 30 minutes to let you know. And, he'll be, this is nothing new to us, and he'll be coming around. I will tell you within the hour. And now I will tell you this. With the anesthesia wearing off, he may be cranky and groggy and grumpy. And I'm like, hey, he already that. You know what I'm saying? This Khalif the chief, he ain't. But I'm just saying, okay. So she prepared me wonderfully. Wonderfully, man. I would recommend these people, man. They took care of my son. I have nothing bad to say about them at all. Professionalism and all that, excuse me. But yeah, so now, okay, single fatherhood. My boy go back. Now I'm on pensioners. I wish I had some, to calm the nerve, but, I got to put my faith in the Lord, man. So, my boy back there, I'm on my phone. I got my YouTube channel. But I haven't done nothing. I just have a YouTube channel for the sake of having. Oh, it's free to get. I ain't uploaded nothing. I just got a YouTube. I ain't even have subscribers. I just had a channel. Didn't have no videos, no content, nothing. Right? So this is 2022. So I knew the surgery was over. Because I heard this Negro scream, crying, I can hear him from, I'm all the way in the front. The receptionist, the lobby is big, man. This is Raleigh. It's big. Like, it ain't like it's right around the corner. So I hear, so the nurse comes out. And what's funny, I think they came out once, like, after 30 minutes, said everything was going good. They just got the baby tooth out or whatever, I'm pretty sure, but it just happened so fast. But I remember him, like, like Wolverine was going on from X-Men in the back of the dentist's office in Raleigh, man. So I said, okay, it's always out there. So when I go back to get, she said, you can come back and get him now. And like I said, he's going to be cranky and all that. So listen, being a single parent will never prepare you for seeing your child being less than vibrant, alive, energetic, man. When I went back there, man, it crushed my soul. My big boy, he was on his knee. He was on a gurney, but he was on his knee. He was on his knees and had his head down like he was prostrating. You know what I'm saying? He had one New Balance on, one New Balance off. I'm like, one was on the floor, and I'm like, what's going on? Like he was wild. Listen, and when I came back there and I rubbed his back, I said, Daddy's here, man. Daddy's here. And he melted and he turned around. He had a little blood running down his nose because they got to put a catheter, So I was like, oh, this is my baby boy. I picked him up. I'm like, he's 5 years old. This joke was 50, 60 pounds. He's 50 pounds. And I'm like, oh, he felt like a feather and he just melted in my arm. With the anesthesia, I had to carry him to the bathroom and hold him up so he could urinate. And it was heartbreaking to see a child after major oral surgery. And he that moment, we was already solidified, man. That boy got my heart. All 4 of my children have my heart. But that boy right there, man, I prayed for him in federal prison. That's why me and his bond is different. I got a bond with all 4 of my children. I love them dearly. But like I said, 2 of them is grown, so they grown ass people, man. We can get on each other's nerves and, don't talk for a month or 2, but I love them to death. But they're grown. This boy here, my now 8-year-old Khalif, the chief, that moment to see that he was totally helpless. He couldn't walk because the anesthesia hadn't worn off. He fresh out of surgery. I had to carry him to the car and all that, and that's when the theatrics started. Listen, if I knew what I know now about content, I would have had the camera going live. Because when I strapped him in that car seat, in the back seat, that Negro went off. Dad, I can't believe you took me there. What type of parent are you? What type of father are you? You said you would protect me. Yo, he goes in on me ham hard as a mother. Listen, I'm in the front seat like, and it's funny now because I can retell the story of single fatherhood, man. But in the moment, I was just like, yo, he was barking on me. I would have rather went to school. That was the worst doctor's experience of my life. How do you know how to say experience? And you coming out of oral surgery, I can't feel my face. I'ma always look like this. He's looking in the mirror like, dude was on one. The doctor gave me the prescription to get for him. It was a week worth of antibiotics and painkillers. Listen, homie was going in on me, man. And all I could do, man, was take it. I could take it, man. I was there when he went into surgery. I was there when he came out. I carried him, strapped him in. I had to carry him in CVS in Raleigh to go get the prescription filled. He couldn't walk, man. His legs was gone, and he just was crying. And then, listen, I called his mother and put her on speaker. I called my cousin, put him on speaker so he could hear how he was going ham on me. And all I could do as his dad was take it. And I love taking it. I love absorbing it because he was totally dependent on me. He was totally dependent on one of his parents. And, and one of us was there. That's what, co-parenting is really all about. It ain't about what your relationship was, is, has been. That's neither here nor there. Co-parenting as a single parent, whether you're a single father or a single mother, It's about one of y'all got to be there, if not both of you. You know what I'm saying? At least one. So I had to take that. And he went so hard. It was just crazy. Like, I couldn't believe he said it was the worst day of his life. He wish he would have went to school. What type of father am I? They was the worst doctors. It was the worst experience. Look at my face. Man, if I had that on, that was content gold. I'm telling you, man, that was content gold. But that was a moment in being a single father that I will always remember and cherish. Because listen, I got the prescription at CVS, and I don't know what they putting in these shits now. That's why you got to be really careful and read and research. I'm grateful for whatever they put in that shit, because I got the prescription from CVS, and we got to the crib, which was 10, 15 minutes. So we're talking less than an hour from oral surgery. I'm about to say an hour. Leaving the dentist's office, you know, driving through Raleigh, going to CVS, getting a prescription filled, and then getting to the crib. Say an hour. I gave him his first dose. Within that next hour, so we're talking less than 2 hours, within the next 20, 30 minutes, I knew my man, I knew Iron Man was back, because he said, Dad, can I see your phone? Hey, all parents know, when they ask for that goddamn phone, I said, he home. He back. Man, so I guess the pain has subsided. He was just right back to being Iron Man Khalif, man. And I love that moment. I love going through that with him, being his dad. Because it's a moment we can laugh about and cherish. And he can say, I remember I had surgery and my pops was there. He might not remember all the specifics, but he know my dad was there. When I go we went and picked my brother up from school, my dad and my brother was there. So, I had to, share this single fatherhood moment with you, because I'm going to stop if I got to do it video by video. The single dads I know is dope, dependable. They're on their job, and have always been, man. We're going to kill this narrative of the deadbeat dad. Not saying it ain't dudes out there, because you chicks that get in my comments, what are you talking about, my baby? I'm not saying it. We're not generalizing, okay? We're not here to talk about your poor choice of children, men you want to have children with. Maybe you should, have protected sex or have sex with your husband. That's another whole video, all right? We're not talking about that. I'm talking about single fatherhood being represented and showing y'all, listen, man, we're out here. And we're doing a marvelous job. And that moment I shared with Khalif the Chief is embedded in my heart. It's embedded in my heart with my baby boy. But yeah, he was on one, man, when he came out that job. Listen, when he had one New Balance on and one off, I knew it was about to be a show. I don't know what he did kicking back. You kick out one shoe. Listen, I don't know what he was doing back there, motherfucker. But listen, he gave me the business for about 2 hours, man. And I took it, I absorbed it. And he's a healthy 8-year-old now. He's the life of the party. My heart, our special bond, I haven't been through surgery with no of my other 4 children, thank God, and I hope I don't ever have to. Parents that, you've been through major surgery with your children, man, you sign that paperwork. That shit is real deal Holyfield. But yeah, I'm gonna be back later, man, because I got some more. I got some stories. I'm coming out this weekend, man. But I had to share that with you, man. Single fatherhood is dope, man. We out here repping, man. All right? Give us our props, man. Give us our flowers, man. All right? All situations is not the same, man. Just like you illustrate the bad and the ugly, illustrate the love and the good that we out here doing. All right? Peace.